Okay. Hello to all you lovely people in these YouTube streets. Hello to all you lovely people in these YouTube streets. And I'm repeating myself too, saying it for the second time. But what's good in these YouTube streets? Good to see you all. Welcome to the Nerdy Lounge Table Talks, a place for us to have fun, to really nerd out and talk about anything that we're passionate about when it comes anything related to creativity. Uh, uh, ooh, can't even speak. Creativity, spirituality, and wellness. And so, yes, or even just let me rephrase that. Anything related to creativity, current events, pop culture, just relationships, spirituality, and wellness. And so, good to see you all. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you guys again too. And again, welcome you guys to the Nerdy Lounge Table Talks too. And shout out to the people who are just dropping in right now too. Just for those who are just streaming through YouTube and just doing their everyday thing too. And just for those who are watching a replay as well, and especially for those who are watching this during the morning, during the evening, even no, during the morning, during the afternoon, and wherever you guys are in the world too. So I'm going to invite the person on too that I just have on my screen and just, invite her on. And so let me see if I could do that. There you go.
Hello, hi.
Hey, Mindy, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, good. Thank you. Thank you.
Good, good, good.
Yes. Hello. Let's give a shout out to my friend here, Mandy.
Hi.
Her name is Shield Maiden Divine
All of
Feminine
the chat.
Tarot. So, feel free to let us know if you guys can hear us and see us and all that good stuff
Hi,
too.
Vivian.
Hello, Vivian. Good to see you. Let's give you a big shout out there. What's up? What's up? And hello, Vivian. And to all you guys in here too, if you guys haven't checked out Mandy Shield Maiden's Divine Feminine Tarot, you feel free to do so. Her channel will be in the link below too. And especially, for this live stream also is just to really have an open conversation about anything that you're passionate about, even just when it comes with creativity, current events. It could be with pop culture, it could be with relationships, it could be with spirituality, it could be with wellness. Anything that comes to mind, comes to heart, just feel free to share it, in this chat room and just really have at it too. Just bring that, fun energy to the table too. Just really talking about anything that you're passionate about.
Yeah, that's right. Just ask us to throw some oracle cards, tarot cards,
I
devil
mean,
cards.
Oracle cards. I mean, if you want to talk about that, but as before we do that, I just want to know how you're doing there, Mandy.
I'm good. I'm good. Very good. Thank you. You? Hi, Vivian.
Cool. And hello, Lauren. Good to see you. What's up? What's up?
Hi, Laura.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I saw Mandy's full moon video. She closed.
Chose freedom today, and so did I. It was a nice connection. Yes.
Oh, yes, that's right. Today's full moon is in Libra too. If you guys want to have a conversation about that too, I dropped a video on my Instagram page and especially on my YouTube page. I'm going to drop in later too about the full moon in Libra and just really talking about like freedom too, and just feeling the energy of this full moon. I think it's called the pink moon too. Just believe it or not.
Yeah,
Just
it is. Yeah.
yeah. Why is that? They call it the pink moon. If you want to share that, if you have any
I
knowledge.
haven't got a clue. I don't know why it's called a pink moon. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was a moon in Libra, but I know it's like it's for limitlessness and fearlessness and rebirth. Tonight.
Mhm.
That's as much as I know. So I just surrendered things that get in my way, like like that nagging shadow of a doubt that says, no, you can't do this, or paranoia and stuff like that. Like this is just niggling me and niggling in the back of my head, and I know it doesn't belong to me, and I don't need it. So this is what I surrender. Yeah.
Mm.
and use a red candle. So, you just use a candle, a colored candle for whatever it is you want to have in return for the surrender.
That's beautiful, man.
It works. It actually does work.
That's cool. And just,
Yeah.
listening to you mention that about surrendering and just like we previous, like in my Wednesday live stream talking about, energy healing and like surrendering is a really beautiful way to heal too. Just to really surrender to God, to source consciousness, wherever you guys believe,
Yeah.
in who's in this live stream, and just like surrendering itself and how you do that can be really powerful, especially for this full moon placement, in Libra. And I'm just, feeling the energy right now today too. It's very kind of, grounding, but at the same time, it's like, like just want to just, surrender and just really just let go. And just kind of like, and still practicing Reiki and just really talking about with surrendering is just to, I know with Reiki, and I'm just going to share these little bits with you. Just like they have these really principles too about not being angry, you don't take things personally, and surrender, and just all that, and just still learning about that and surrendering is
Yeah.
like a powerful way to do that. And this could be the hardest thing ever because we're human, and a lot of things test us, people, our
Yeah.
situation.
It's like we pick up things and we get attachments, which
Yeah.
are spiritual, and you surrender that to the source of all creation, original creation, you know, so that we are aligned to and in touch with originally the truth of the word. So if you surrender whatever it is you've picked up, attachments that no longer serve you, to the source of all creation for freedom to create limitlessly, and
Mm.
confidently,
Oh yeah. And
successfully,
yeah, for sure, for sure.
without that shadow of a doubt and without something always blocking you. So writer's block. Why do you have writer's block? Because you feared being wrong, or maybe something's blocking you, and that's just a way of doing your spiritual development, really, if you like.
Oh yeah, and just spiritual development, and even just that self care too within us, and that shadow work also. It's like have a fear of being wrong is something to be looked at. It's like, oh, there's how am I feeling that way? I've had to like share a talking point. I'm just trying to shove in someone's throat, and it's like, oh, let me do a U-turn, and that's like with mindfulness comes in too. And it's just like oh,
Yeah,
wait a minute, as a man, who am I projecting my viewpoints to people? You just say you're trying to plant a seed, but you're just projecting onto them. It's like, wait a minute, just if you want to make a plant a seed, just just have to say it just once, and then just let the information simmer to them, and let them make their own decision. You have to really just shove it down
right.
their.
If you say it twice, you don't get listened to anyway. You know.
Yeah. Hello, greeter. Good to see you.
But
That's this.
if that kind of information comes to you twice, it's it's like it's true.
Hmm. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. And just like, I was listening to a video just about it too. And I was like, huh, like, on YouTube, a lot of content creators. I have nothing against any of them too. I just like to listen and break things down too. And it's just like, wow, holy shit. I get that there's some crazy individuals out there too, but at the same time, like the way it's just like, your delivery, it's like, whoa, you're kind of pissed off. You're just like militant. I was like, but at the same time, I get it because he's trying to make a point, trying to get someone's point across too. But at the same time, it's like, if you feel like you're just like you have to like make a point across or just shove it down to people's throats and all that too. It's like, wait, there's some work to be done there too. That's just me saying as well. So
Yeah, yeah. I had someone ask me a question earlier, and I think, oh, I don't really know because what do I say? I'm crap at maths because he said, "What is the percentage of a civil war in the US?"
mhm.
How could you answer that?
I don't think we can.
You
Yes.
can't, can you? No.
And just like, like with war, it doesn't like make bring any solutions. It's just creates more kind of division in a way. It's just because, like if you want to, I understand I'm trying to like be political right now. I'm just speaking from a really healthy perspective and common sense. It's just like if you want to build bridges, you shouldn't like trying to destroy their people and all too, and just making um I can't even think the word too. I can't. I had the word in my tongue. Just trying to making more something that's supposed to be justifying war just to really that the civilian
There's
like
no justification, is it, for war? There's no justification for it.
there isn't.
No.
Yeah,
Awful. If you think it's awful to think, imagine what we've got. We've got, and what those people are suffering through, absolutely horrendous. God bless them all. And why?
yeah.
For what?
And it's just like, the aftermath of that too. And it's just like, a lot of people's energy is very off balance. It's like, you trying to, invade someone's home and then, your energy feels out of whack because, you destroy their whole livelihood, their, lifestyle. And it's just,
Everything. They've lost everything. And there's this little boy, and he was about 3 years old, and he's behind a fence, and I've seen a clip of it on the television. And he was the spitting image of my grandson, right? And he stood there, and his little eyes like that, and he's looking like that. And I felt sick,
yeah.
you know? We're looking for his mummy or whatever. And
Yeah. I can't imagine just going through that, especially at a young age like that too. I can't
yeah,
imagine it, you know.
uh,
Kiba, good to see you.
hey, Kiba.
Yeah. We're just having an open conversation about just what's going on in the world too, the current events and all that as well. Just really getting some stuff off our chests, and even just having my open discussions with you guys also. And hopefully you guys are really enjoying your day also wherever you are in the world too,
Yes.
the afternoon, the evening, in the US, Canada, UK, wherever you guys are. Hope you guys are enjoying your day too. And even if you guys want to add to something to this conversation, you want to share it, or want us to ask questions, you're more than welcome to as well. Even if you want to just a card for the day too, if you feel funky, if you feel like you need some humor, some laughter, some boost to energy, all that good stuff too. And because just since I'm gonna be doing my Reiki certifications, one level 1, 2 and masters, it's really I'm just going to really learn to really apply the Reiki towards everything that I'm doing, any healing practices like with the oracle tarot readings to my yoga practice, even just with the selling some essential oils too. Just I can really use those plants to really just support yourself and all that good stuff. And so
Yeah.
so yeah, I can't imagine, like going back to what we were talking about, Mandy, what that kid's went through. It's just
No. And those people have to heal now as well. So how,
yeah, exactly.
how will they ever get over that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. And
Breaks
so,
my heart, it does.
oh yeah, and just like with comes towards with healing and just how you can really just bring that back without rushing the process, just going through the baby steps is can really just be important, especially for us who are watching that kind of stuff on TV or on YouTube, just really looking at this, really heavy images and just people suffering like that, on CNN or on YouTube, and it's just like you may like get pissed off, your body tightens, your muscles will jaw will clench and all that too, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's like you're human, you get if we especially if we very empathic, we'll feel a certain way, But
Yeah.
just how we can really just bring that healing back can be really just be powerful doing that U-turn, not just like projecting onto others when we're angry, just like or just like with mindfulness that comes in there is just to really bring that back in. It's like, huh, how can I heal myself? I could just doing something that can really just listen to like his favorite song, or it could be just going out with
Mm,
nature, just write in a journal, wherever that may be, to really just doing that U-turn, to really just bringing that back towards ourselves, not projecting our kind of heavy energy towards others, and our environment too can really just be helpful. And so,
yeah.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I
and
mean, with these full moons, I've been like every full moon surrendering the the hold over the Russians, the fear. You know what I mean? Because you can do this with a full moon. As witches, we can do this. We know exactly what to say, what color candles to use. And I got to be honest, I did surrender the fear attachment, holding them back and limiting them, you know, in fear. And after I did that, they said that the Russians had turned on Putin within Russia, you know,
mm-hmm.
fearlessly.
Wow,
So yeah, do you
wow,
remember that? Do you remember that news?
I believe so. I have to really rethink that too. But yeah, I can
Yeah,
remember. Yeah.
that's when it all started to turn around. I mean, I'm not saying it was me, but we've all been doing it. We've all been praying, and we've all been sending energy and Reiki healing energy. And I think the more we do that, the quicker it'll be over.
Yeah, and shout out to the people who are doing that too.
Hiya, Lauren.
Hey, Lauren, and kind of like
Mhm.
what Lauren is doing too. Like says, I'm just calling on only angels and guides of 100% white light to assist everyone in Ukraine every day. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly it, Lauren, and especially what you are doing, Mandy, and for those who have been praying too. That really just goes a long way, and it just like kind of like people are listening, and just they say like prayers don't work, but in actuality they
They
do.
do.
They do work, and it's just like if things are turned around, just like baby steps, not just like overnight, can really just be, it's powerful. It's like, whoa, it's like it's just amazing how
You just got to believe. You got to believe that it will work. It's going to work, especially if you do it in the perfect timing as well.
right.
Do as go out in nature first. Get whatever you need to get the crystals and things, colored candles, and with the right intention, send healing. And that's all we can do, and hope for the best.
Yeah, especially like the things that we're doing on our platforms like YouTube, and just getting that message across, just not only to just talk about politics all the time, but to bring some healing back towards ourselves too, to bring that humor, to bring that healing energy, to support ourselves to ground. And even
Yeah,
just like you, Mandy, with music, I was just gonna really ask about that. How's that going? And just like, that's a really beautiful way to just bring some healing back. Just know that, it's not all black and white, and too. There's a lot of beautiful colors out there too, so
yeah, that's right. It is. It is so healing. It's singing, and I'm so grateful that I can do that. Because I haven't always been able to, and it's great that I can because it's such a relief. You know, pouring your heart out in song.
mm.
You say a lot with music. Yeah.
Speaking of music too, as if you guys want to talk about that too, what is your favorite songs to just to help you pray towards towards the divine? Even if it could be like with a rock song, could be any song, country, pop, And you guys feel free to, post it in the chat too. And I'm just,
Yeah.
you guys want to share that. And because with me, when I listen to
Knocking on heaven's door.
Knocking on Heaven's Door, what's that from?
Guns N' Roses.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And now I get the gist of it.
Yeah.
Hey,
No.
Bronx, good to see you. She says, I just want to say huge thank you to everyone who prayed for my cousin in Haiti. He was released yesterday. Oh, that's good news, Bronx.
Oh,
Awesome.
wonderful,
That's
wonderful.
good. Because I remember we did a
Great,
reading for him too.
just wonderful news.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you for thank you. Thank you for letting us know about that, Bronx.
Yeah,
And
thanks.
much love to you, your cousin too. I'm glad he's safe, and much love to you and your family also. And like Mandy, that's what you were just mentioning too earlier about
It
those
is
prayers.
our prayer, and collectively, all of us, and the togetherness. It's like, because that's you got to come together in an agreement
Mm-hmm.
and energy, send energy to whoever needs it.
And how you do that is so really cool. And that's what creativity comes in. And it's just like, like hold a vast, like the word creativity. And I mentioned this too with Sonja Rayne Lee and EQ and their guests on this live stream like a while back too last year. And just like creativity can go so many ways. It could come in the form of music, playing your guitar, it could be with dance, it could be even with, let me show you an example. Hold on. It could be with
It,
this. I believe it or not, healing can come in so many forms, and I kid you not, it's how you really just help support the people who are just you have a platform, right? And you're just
yeah,
like, hey, just like if you're playing a game on a certain live stream and you just want to give a shout out to the people who are going through it at this time all over the world too. And that's a beautiful thing. Not only are you building bridges, but also you have a really long people who will support you and you'll support them back and you build bridges. And that's how most stuff gets whole, like healing comes around, not only
yeah.
just ourselves, but also, in our environment, to where things could be better and so on and so forth. And, put some money in our pockets too. So you can support each other. And it's like,
That's,
and it's
there's
just,
nothing wrong with asking for money either. And if you want to ask for money, use a brown candle.
yeah. And thank you, Bronx, for mentioning that too. And, I know me and Mandy did a reading for your cousin too, like not too long ago too. And I'm glad he's safe in Bronx. And
Yeah, that's wonderful, darling.
yeah.
Great news.
Oh, yeah. So much love to you, Bronx, and to your family, and the people in the East Coast, New York City. I know a lot of some people there too. Shout out to my East Coast peeps. What's up?
Yeah.
So yeah, wow, I could talk a lot about this too. I'm gonna put my control and I got really hyped up about it too, and just even just like with songs too, and this Guns N' Roses, and I hear like I listen to Michael's songs too, just like not only with The Man in the Mirror, but also with Stranger in Moscow. If you guys listen to that one, that was pretty deep, and it just talks about how people just hold
Yeah.
stuff they're cold, inside, and just to really how to heal is just you really just be vulnerable, and that's like the most beautiful thing ever. Just listening to that song, even if you guys seen the music video of it,
Yeah.
"Stranger in Moscow" and by Michael Jackson, it's very deep. He really just goes in on that song too.
I don't
Just
think I've heard that one. I will listen to
oh,
it.
that's been out for a while too. I list a lot
I
of
might have,
Michael's.
but I just don't remember. I just don't recognize the name.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And hello to the lovely Arlene McMahon.
Hi, Arlene.
What's up? Hopefully you are doing well. And I think I saw a picture of you, the snow that you've been dealing with too. And I know like the shout out to all the Canadian peeps who are watching this also. And I know like, with the snow and just, the cold weather still, it's like
Yeah.
I hope there's some sunshine out coming your way too. I know, like Canada's a beautiful place, but at the same time, I know they're probably sick of shoveling snow over and over and over. It's probably making Arlene turn to the She-Hulk, like, it's like what the heck? So So yeah, but anyways, much love to you, Arlena. Hopefully your move is going well too with everything that you doing too, and probably what you shared on my birthday live stream earlier as well. You're just doing some powerful stuff, and hopefully you and your fur babies are doing well too. Because I have my fur baby here with me. I'm going to show you where he is. There's the little furry guy.
There he is.
He's like
I'm
he's like
careful a little bit.
he's like, don't bother me, bro. I'm sleeping. So he just gave me a look. So it's like, don't bother me, bro. So hopefully you're doing well, Arlene, and all that stuff too. And again, guys, if you guys ever want a card from myself and from Mandy too, we're
Yeah.
into pulling some cards for you guys to just bring some healing messages, to pull some cards about everything that's what's going on in the world too. Feel free to post any questions, guys. And
Yeah,
even
I got these crystal cards, crystal angel
you got
cards.
you got the nice boxes of decks over there. What's that? What's that one?
This is well, to give you a crystal prescription. So if you want one of these cards, I could just give you a card and see.
Cool. So Mandy is offering anyone who wants a card for today too. Bring some healing messages there as well. And Arlene says
Just
that
pick one out.
what's up, my asshole neighbor who parks. Oh, dang! Your neighbor did that to you. I'll have to set some boundaries with that guy. That's not cool. Yeah, that is messed up. I'll set some boundaries with that person.
Yeah.
Hell to the no. I mean, for real. It's like, hey, I'll bring your snow on my part, and you're just being an asshole about it. Okay, so the snow is positive. We need it. Yeah, that's true. I think we do need snow. And but the 6 below, the degrees. Yeah, I feel you.
Oh.
I'm sick of the temperature.
Oh God, that
That's
is cold. I hate the
You
cold.
probably want some sunshine up in those Canadian streets over there. So I totally get that.
Wow, that is cold.
Yeah, I totally feel you, Arlene. The cold, especially if it's windy cold, fuck that shit. I'm with you on that.
I can't take the cold. No way.
Hey, Manasa, good to see you. Shout out to
Hi,
Manasa. You're living with Manasa. Good to see her. And if you guys ever want to check out her channel, and especially if you guys want to check out Mandy's channel too, feel free to check out their channels in the description below too.
There's a little bit of this, a little bit of that on my channel. So, bit of magic, a little bit about crystals, readings on Putin. And what's going on over there. So, thanks for that. Hi, Ron.
What's up, Ron? Good to see you, bro. What's up? What's up? Yep. And Ron has a live stream with Sonja Rayne Lee later on today too. And if you guys ever want to check out his channel later on today, it'll be in the description below too. And so, shout out to my big brother Ron, Unconditional Love Tarot, and hopefully you are doing well, my friend. Enjoying your day with your family and all that good stuff too. And so, and yeah, I understand that you want some sunshine in Canada too. I feel for you guys. It's like, damn, you guys still dealing with that cold temperature. It's like, damn. It's like, can it get like it's warm?
It can change. I mean, today it was beautiful weather, but yesterday was freezing. So, we're not as cold as that. Not as cold as 6 below.
Gotcha. Yeah, and like today, weather-wise too, where I am, it's what's the word I can just say? It's like one day it's clear, the next is like just like cloudy, and it fluctuates back and forth. I'm not sure what's going on with my weather too in the West Coast.
Yeah.
But usually when it's a good day, it's like art, like because the skies are usually like around afternoon in the summer. It turns like this purplish, pinkish, orange kind of color. It looks like sorbet. It's like a painting. So it's like, oh, that's sexy as hell, just looking at like that too. It's like only in California, probably other places too.
That's a good sign, isn't it? Red sky at night is shepherd's delight, they say.
Yeah. Oh, for
And
sure.
it's going to be a nice day next day.
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah. I wish all days were like that too, but I know that,
Oh, yeah, me
you
too.
know, yeah, yeah. Especially all over the world too. I wish those temperatures would be like that also. And especially like, like in Canada too, like Greta. I know the snow is important, like Arlene said, but bring some sunshine in that sucker too. So it's like, damn.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, because the cold is there's like with cold, there's some purpose for that too with the snow, but it can't be cold all the time. It's gotta have some sunshine in there too. It's like
yeah.
warms or see, sunshine to make things warm and fuzzy.
Yeah, we got to have the seasons, haven't we? So you got to have the good and the bad, the light and the dark, you know.
Yeah, that's the purpose
Warm
of
and cold.
the season too. There's a
Heart of life. What does does that sad seasonal something disorder, isn't it?
say that again.
Sad.
Season.
Seasonal something disorder.
Never heard of that.
Seasonal adjustment disorder or something like that. Deficiency. Because I was looking at a crystal the other day and it said that it was good for sad. The seasonal something adjustment disorder. I just gonna get it, show you.
Okay. And while you're doing that, I put a star on your question, Arlene. So I'm going to put it on the stream. So there you go.
In case, for this changing the seasons. This is a rainbow aura quartz. Rainbow aura.
Interesting. That's a beautiful stone there.
That's good for clarity and meditation.
Imagine breaking those. I know, like most artists break those kind of crystals and put it on their clothes. Imagine that on your clothes. They look really cool, like a cop's
That would
pops.
look really good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's like Michael does too with his gloves. He has those kind of like crystals and all that too. It's like, oh, and his white glove. That's pretty badass.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
And I think Manasseh says seasonal affective disorder. So that's probably what it's
It
called.
might be that, yeah. Seasonal affective disorder.
Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing that, Manasseh. Manasseh knows her stuff. So shout out to you. And you want to do a reading for Arlene to see what about the owners she'll be working with and how that looks.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, got you. Do your question, Arlene.
Do
So
you know what? I've just got to pop away because someone's just knocked at my door. So,
okay,
it was a big bang, so I can't ignore it.
okay,
I'll
yeah,
be back. All right. Cheers.
cool. So Mandy will be back in a moment, guys. But at the meantime, I'll pull some cards for you, Arlene, with your question and how will be about the owners and who you'll be working with soon. So about the owners and should be working with and how it look.
That was my son.
Oh, okay.
All right. Arlie wants to know, please. Castle. Setbacks, delays. It's not looking good. or something you don't know. But it's going to be stable, financial stability. I've got this new table, so I can do the cards out. Deception, revoked offer. There's a partnership and unity, compatibility in the recent past, right? And mutual respect. There's rewards and achievement. Wow. What are you getting, Jay?
Well, I'm getting some positive stuff, but at the same time, I got some stuff that Arlene can work on too. Because I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything either, but I'm just sensing what I'm feeling from her question, and the tarot cards that I pulled for her, just connecting with her question, are really pretty powerful. But with the oracle cards that I pulled for it too is just some stuff that she can really apply into her life also, that can really just help her out. And so yeah, I don't like sugarcoat anything either, but I always pull some cards and always break things down in a very mindful way so people can understand it.
Yeah, I'd be careful of trickery and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, someone's a bit detached. But there are going to be celebrations. That's the last card I got. That's the 10th card of celebrations.
Ooh, I got all of my cards for Arlene are major arcanas, so they're really powerful messages. And Arlene, what I'm going to share with you too, and feel free to share if this resonates or not. That's totally up to you. I got the card of the moon, and I feel like you're very emotionally invested with this move and where you move towards the things that you want to do with the owners too. I really do like you're emotionally invested with the moon card because, again, since it's a full moon today too, and the full moon in Libra, you're very emotionally invested into this move and towards, making that big step too, to making that change. But also, even just like with the owners too, and even if you like, there's some like disagreements or anything like that too coming, all about too with the move, you always have the ability to move forward. And just like before too, you're moving on from like the past, you're leaving that shit behind, and you're leaving going forward too. You with this move, the owners and just how that look, you really gonna be um moving forward with that. And also with the owners too, if they give you any kind of crap, you can move on from him as well, just like with this guy.
Exactly, yeah.
Move on. You don't have to deal with that shit. You don't have to just, all that. And even just, with that as well, I really do feel like, you're moving forward in your life too. But after, just like, with the next card, and I have too, it's going to be a very positive thing for you too, just with that things that you really truly want to do for yourself as well. Because with the moon card, with the first message that I got for you, Arlene, you're very emotionally invested with your heart when it comes towards the stuff that you want to do. But at the same time, with the sun card, it's going to be very positive for you too. And also you're going to be bringing some beautiful and positive energy towards that, that the things that you're doing too with this move, it's going to be very powerful and very positive. It's like people are going to be very, very, very grateful for you. And it's going to be a very positive, experience, not only for you, but for the people around you also. And so with these three major arcana cards for you, Arlene, too, I really do feel like there's some powerful stuff coming your way with this moon too. And so, like, with this moon card, you're very emotionally invested, and it's, it's really true dear to your heart too, because with the moon, it's really connected with our emotions, and just, you're moving forward with your life too. You're moving forward from all the BS that you experience, and also, just like with this message too, is just to not deal any kind of mess that is coming your way too with this move. Also, just moving
Mm.
forward, having your boots ready, like you said in the chat, just like the chariot, moving forward. Always keep doing that, no
Yeah,
matter what.
charging ahead.
Yep, and
And
also
I
you
got
can.
the 3 cups for the outcomes. It's good because that's celebrations.
Oh yeah, and with the sun, it's like very positive too. So like all that you're gonna do for yourself, and even the people around you too, the things that you're doing, it's gonna be a very positive experience down the road too. With the sun, is very, very, very good. I just really do sense that. And for you,
Mm.
to bring spiritual clarification with the oracle cards, I'm just going to share these real quick with you, Arlene. Is to always connect with your richness, your abundance, not only with the stuff that you have, just like resource wise, but also your energy, your heart, with your mind, your talents, your ideas, and all that too. Just really connecting with your richness. And this is connected to water, and water is very emotional and very, creative.
Yeah.
Yep. Celebrate good times. Come on. Yeah, that's right. And just like,
I'll
just
give
come.
you an oracle card as well, Arlene. A gateway of light activation card.
Cool.
Look.
And I'm just gonna finish this before I let you share too, Mandy. Just and for
Yeah.
you, it's just to really not waste any time on anything that's important. If you need time to set some boundaries with people, if you just need to, again, too, this really ties into this, cherry card moving forward. Just set some boundaries with people to find that discipline to do that, and also with yourself too, to really, you know,
Definitely.
set like not wasting any time on anything that's totally important for you too. And also with the last message too, I got companionship. And so always, like with your fur babies too, always spend time with them. But also with this, images here as well, since it's very artistic, to really, connect with your gifts that you have too. And, animals, from our reptilian friends to our furry friends to ones, any kind of animal too that has some unique gifts. So to always continue to connect with your gifts, but also spend time with your fur babies. They bring so many gifts towards their lives too. And really just find that companionship, especially spending time with our pets too, our doggies, our cats, our reptilian friends too. Just really doing that in your own way, Arlene. And so
Okay.
good stuff here for you, Arlene. Very powerful. And that's what I have for you too. And feel free to comment if that resonates with you or not too. And much love to you, Arlene.
I got for you this card, which is Star Being Healing Codes. And it says important information. Wounds are healed, and it's going to give you a feeling of being recharged. Okay? You're going to feel energized. And another one came out, and this is Divine Connection, Holy Experiences, and Miraculous Energy. Again, you're going to feel recharged. Okay? It's full moon tonight, so we could do surrender. And it's for rebirth and regeneration tonight, as well as success and freedom and fearlessness. So put out your surrender tonight. Use a red candle for the vitality and energy. So there you go.
Awesome. And Arlene says, thank you both. So, and she says, we're both good at reading you. So you're welcome, Arlene. Much love to
You're
you.
welcome. You know?
I do my
Yeah.
best. I always connect with spirit. My spirit team don't play around that shit. So my mom is part of that team too. So it's like, they don't play around. And same goes with Mandy too, in their own way as well.
Yeah.
And much love to you, Arlene. And you know, and I pray that, you know, that things work out for you for the best too. And,
Yeah,
you know, you
look with your job. And, you know.
she says, I'll be
The law of
living in
attraction says you should always,
Alice,
you
13-year-old.
know, maintain your feelings and that. So,
Playing
be living in the bush with animals and Alice.
Also, that's where I got the companionship card too. So that was a really good hit on there
Oh,
too.
yeah. The animals,
Companionship.
yeah.
The animals, you know, they teach us a lot of beautiful lessons there too. So thank you for that clarification, Arlene. That was, you know, spot on. I felt that too. Ooh. Mm.
Yeah.
Hmm. And much love to you, the animals, and to you, the lovely Arlene too. I like to, you know, she's always amazing, and you know, she's just awesome. You know, it's just like you, Mandy, and all you guys in here too. And you know, I just want to highlight what Manasseh says too. That is my newest oracle guide. Oh, you got this one, Manasseh? You got this one? Or the other one? I don't know which one you're talking about, but you know, I'm not sure which article deck you're talking about. If it's this one too, you know, that's awesome. I know Sonja Rayne Lee. I hooked her up with this deck too. She mentioned that in her channel because you know I was using it. And she was like, "Oh shit, where'd you use that?" And now you know I was sending the information like, "Hey, this is a deck," and I see the information, and boom, she has it in her
What's
deck.
that called?
Let me show you the box. Oh, needs are popping everywhere. um, this is called the Elemental Oracle deck by Stacy
Oh,
DeMark.
yeah.
Yeah, and just you know, I know. I think the owner of this deck too follows me on Instagram. On Instagram, she's a very sweet person, and just like you know, I hooked Sonja Rayne Lee up with this deck too, and you know, and just like shout out, and this deck is really awesome too, Manasa, and just like you know, you doing your own readings too, and really connecting with the energy of this reading, also
Yeah.
this the magic and science, and just you know all that good stuff too. It's really cool, and so you know, all I could say is have fun with this your own elemental oracle deck too, because you know how you do your readings is totally up to you, and that's beautiful. And the same goes to Sonja Rayne
Yeah.
Lee. She does for
Interesting.
yeah, what she does with her cards is amazing. Also, so shout out to both of you guys, Manasa and Sonja Rayne Lee, using this deck. Also, it's really cool. I got this as a gift by Kathy's Guided Light Tarot too. This is a really beautiful gift. I didn't even know
Yeah.
the gift, but I was like, you know, I'm eternally grateful because I love this deck. It's awesome.
I like the
So,
box. So, yeah, I might check them out actually.
oh yeah, I'll send you the info, Mandy, when I get a chance. And so, yeah, it's like I'm not sure how it will cost in UK currency, but I know with the US, it's like around $20 or so. So I'm not sure how much it'll be in the
Yeah,
UK
probably
currency.
just half of that maybe. I don't know. Don't know what the rate is now. You know.
Right, right. So cool.
But I'd get $2 for the pound. That was back then though. You know.
Gotcha. And happy Easter to you too, Arlene, and especially for all you guys too, Mandy, and all you guys in here as well. And so
I went and
yes.
spent the day with my grandson today. It was absolutely wonderful.
Oh yeah? What you guys
Yeah,
do?
we played with remote control cars and dinosaurs. You know, hopscotch.
Hopscotch. I haven't played
Yeah,
that one.
well, I had the injection in my hips now, so I could play with him in the garden. It was brilliant. I
Oh,
love
that's
it. I
beautiful.
love it. Yeah.
Hopscotch. Oh my gosh. I never played that one in a long time when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
And just like even thinking about Easter now too, I know that's based actually on a celebration of, you know, actually sexuality if you really break it down with the origins of Easter. And it's just like, you know,
Is it really? I don't know. I thought it
yeah,
was like,
it really gets deep with the origins of Easter, and it's just you know breaking it down. I'm trying to remember it too. My friend of mine talked about this too when I was talking with her about the origins of Easter and all that. I was like, whoa, this really just ties have a lot to do with sexuality and birth and all that too. So it's like you
I
know,
could believe that. I could believe that because it all actually boils down to sex at the end of the day, everything. And it's really, you know, we've been lied to, actually. We really
yeah,
have.
just misinformed. You know, like it's just
Lied to.
yeah, lied to you, yeah, misinformed. but it's just good to really just educate, also just about it as well,
Yeah,
especially,
it's
you know,
sad. It
with all
is.
you.
Because what happens in the mind manifests in the body, and this is where I love coming on here with you, Jay, because we talk about awesome stuff, really
Oh,
deep.
yes, indeed.
But it's like the things that are planted in your mind, deep seated bullshit, and that
Mhm.
creates fear. And this is what I'm talking about with surrenders. It's those deep seated fears at the seed level, because of lies and dogma, you know. This creates fear in us, and it causes blocks, and it stops us from being our true, authentic selves.
Mm, mm.
So if you surrender, this is a way of doing your spiritual development. Clear those issues, get rid of those things that stand in your way, the shadow side. And I've done it for years. I've been doing it for years, and I'm quite happy
Well, that's beautiful, that
the
you do
way
that,
things
Andy.
are now. It's like as if I'm living in a vortex, but it's took a long time to get here.
Mm.
And I'm just praying it'll burst in a minute.
I
Really
mean, like, you
praying.
mentioned something that you're like, even now you're still doing it too. And like myself, I'm doing that too. Just, healing, from the past and just, reinventing myself and even setting some boundaries, just to when I want to
Yeah,
experience with my relationships with sexuality, as a straight man too, loving women. It's like, just really connecting with that. I'm not like a horn dog all the time too. And I'm comfortable saying that because, I respect myself. I respect other people's boundaries, and I'll do my best not to cross them. And it's just like, I myself as a man, it's like, I could go to talk to a woman, not just expect trying to get in her pants. It's like, hey, I like to talk to you, talk about certain things like this, and have a
yeah,
conversation. Really dive in deep with the certain topics too that you're passionate about, and to know you as a person. Not just trying to
yeah.
have ulterior motive. And
See,
so
there's a lot of men that ruin it for nice guys. I mean, I lived in London, and honest to God, it
yeah,
was terrible. You walk to the shop, right, and on the way there, you get propositioned about 4 times. On the way back from the shop, and the questions they would ask you is, "Do you like sex?" And um, how do you answer a question like that?
that sounds very just bland and kind of creepy.
It's unbelievable, unbelievable. And, so then, if a guy approaches a woman now, she turns and she fuck off. Do you know what I mean? And he's like, what? What? I
Crazy
didn't do
about
anything wrong. It's just
it.
horrible. It's horrible. You
Right,
know,
right, right, right.
it really is. And it spoils it for like nice people. You know?
Yeah, but it's like doing those practices kind of like with mindfulness and just listening to your intuition really helps because you can weed out all the people who have ulterior motives to just the people who are truly genuine. Whether you're a man or a woman too. I met some women who are kind of like have to really set some boundaries with, and it's like, really? And it's just like, trying to take advantage of me or twist my words or
And
just.
they do. There's women that do it as well.
Yeah, it's scary, and especially like for the men who are listening to this as well, who are just very in their heart space, but they're comfortable in their masculinity as well. It's just to really trust your gut, your intuition at all times. No more than just your gut feeling, but also with your body too. If like you feel like
Yeah.
something is off, it's like about someone that you're trying to get to know, and then but you weren't sure of it. Just trust that also, and just really discern all the time, every single day, and even just not to be mean towards them, just to always trust your gut no matter what too, and always set some boundaries with them and yourself also. I'll just be with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Oh, I've made mistakes, a lot of mistakes in my time, and wish that I'd listened to that intuition, and you know,
Well, it's just like like a friend of mine said in my one of my mindfulness classes this week. It's just like the past is in the past. Just looking back at it, it's just like there's some lessons there, but that's in the past. You gotta keep on moving forward, just with yourself too, even if it's the hardest thing ever. And I learned this over the years too, and I'm still in my 30s. I'm still gonna have to learn this in some ways too. It's just to
Yeah,
really moving forward, even things still I don't understand, or if things are uncomfortable, even if it's like something I always want to do but I couldn't do it. It's like, oh, I'm salty I couldn't go to the expo. I'm a little jealous or anything like that too. Even though I say I don't get jealous, but at the same time, maybe it's like, oh, like damn, I want to go there, but it is what it is. And it's just like you
yeah,
gotta move forward from that too, and just maybe you could plan for the next trip, and so on and so forth.
yeah. I know. I mean, I'm in the same boat. I mean, my daughter is going on a cruise with my mum. I wasn't even asked if I wanted to go.
Oh,
She knows that I've always wanted to go on a cruise. This has been my dream, right? And they're going to go without me. And I'm absolutely gutted, to be honest with you. It's nothing new. It's nothing new. But it hurts.
yeah,
It hurts because when they booked it, I actually had the money to go. And
yeah,
they both know how much I would look forward. I would have loved to have done that. That would have been lovely. Would have been my dream holiday. So I understand. It's horrible, and it keeps on happening. You think, why? Did you know what? It's because I keep on going back and asking for it, or because I keep on going back and letting them hurt me over and over again. And the more I go back, the more I'm allowing it to happen. So now I'm just saying, right, that's it. I'm not going to let it hurt me anymore. And but you've got to find a way of dealing with things, haven't you? Because it does. No matter what you say, it does hurt.
yeah. And I'm just gonna share this really, um, kind of heavy and sad story, because my mom dealt with some stuff too with my sister, and she's sending you loves to you, Mandy.
Right.
Thanks, Melissa. That's sweet of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and just like I'm gonna share this story with you guys too, from what happened when I was with my mom at Disneyland. My sister was, at the time with, I think she was with my niece's dad, but they did something to my mom that they take advantage of her, because she bought some food for them and then they weren't there, and they did some other stuff without telling my mom, and it put my mom to a very depressed state, and I was livid. I let my sister know it, like, this shit is, I wouldn't tolerate that shit too, and I cussed her out in front of her face, and
Yeah.
I was this close, just I was gonna leave. I was like, if I was a woman, I'll be punching your face to the fucking floor. I'm sorry. If I was, I'll just be, because it's just like she took advantage of my mom, and she made my mom cry like that too, and she was very depressed about it, and I kind of snapped. I was
Yeah.
like I didn't put my hands on my sister, as I'm a man. If I did that, I'd be in jail, But I just went down to the lobby, and I told my dad about this too, and he kind of felt the way too, because he wanted to take me home, and my mom offered me wanted to take me home. I was like, you know what? After I just breathed and calmed down from it, I was like, taking some accountability for myself, because I snapped. It's like, I'll just go back into the room and just sleep it off. And then, but I'll never
Yeah.
forget it too, because those are the times where my sister was kind of disrespectful towards my mom. But even after she passed, I think she realized what she's done too. And now we're on cool terms, but still, I haven't forgot about what my sister did, but I forgiven her though. So
Yeah.
legit.
That's right. I mean, people have their issues, and then you can't. You're not another. You're not. And I gotta forgive and forget and move on. That's what your mum would want,
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly. She wouldn't want me to hold on to that kind of heaviness for a long time. Because if I did do that still, and that could have messed me up.
You'd be
No.
betraying yourself, wouldn't you? The only
Hmm.
person a grudge hurts is the person holding on to it.
Yeah. Letting it go could just find that peace for ourselves too.
It is. It is the best medicine.
Very exactly.
Surrender it.
Yeah. But anyway, sorry to share that kind of little heavy story. Just want to add to what you're saying, Mandy. But I have my, this.
Yeah, no, honestly, those cards are amazing.
Yep. If you
Please, yeah.
guys ever want one, if you guys want to laugh your ass off today, if you want to just bring some spiritual humor to help you heal for the day too, you're more than welcome to post it in the chat. Even if you want a certain reading from us as well, feel free to post it in the chat as well.
Yeah. These saved my ass, these two.
Yeah, me too. So I got these for a friend too a while back. And yes, Lauren, it's lovely to let go and not hold
Stop me
on.
from messing up.
Yeah, letting go is the best medicine. Even just like if it's the most difficult thing ever, it's like,
Yeah.
it's just like holding on to that pain, especially, someone's wronged you is, can we just bring that peace towards ourselves too? Even just doing that on a regular basis when it comes back, it's like, oh, they still doing that kind of shit. It's like, damn, but it's like, letting go. It's just a powerful way to find that peace. So
It
yeah,
is
exactly.
definitely. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let go and let God.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, so if anyone wants a Rebel card too, I know if the
Yeah.
Rebel card fans are here too, I am more than ready to pull one for you also. And so,
The other day I was seething, right? Something happened, so I was like, seething. And I need a Rebel card. I need a Rebel card. I've had something to eat. Because if you don't eat before you do a Rebel card, it tells you you're hungry and you need to eat something.
yeah. Okay, I'll pull
So,
it for myself. So, I'll just start things off. I'll pull a card for
but
myself.
I did it. They said, love. It said, don't fuck it up because of your issues or something like that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I needed to hear that.
Mm. And this deck too, the Rebel deck, it keeps it real, keeps it a buck. It's like it
Oh,
doesn't.
it does. Yeah. It's
And
straight to the point.
oh, Lauren has a question. I'll put a star on that. And let me see what she has. She says, I would like some guidance.
It's the coming week.
21 will be 2 years since my mom's went to heaven. Feeling a little bit. What could do a reading for you on that, Lauren?
I've got spirit messages.
I'll do a straight oracle reading for Lauren. And I feel like I can give some spiritual healing for you also. So I'm going to use my 2 oracle decks. There you go. All right, here we go. Yes.
Did you mute? Did you mute yours? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can. I can't hear you.
Uh-oh.
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me? Uh-oh. Hopefully it's not the connection in your area because I can hear you just fine.
Can anybody else hear me?
Feel free to let us know if you could hear Mandy okay in the chat, guys, if you can. But Lauren, at the same time, I'm going to do a full oracle reading for you. Feel free to pop off and pop back in if that'll help. If you
I can't hear anything.
Bummer.
I'll come in. I'll go out and come back in again. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Okay, Mandy will be back for the moment, guys. But I think it's probably connection issues with in your area too. But we're still going to post some cards for you, Lauren, too, just with your for the coming week too. And so, yes, thank you for the clarification, guys. Too, you guys could hear Mandy, but also going to pull some cards for you with your question, Lauren. So I'm going to do a full oracle reading.
Back again.
There you go.
Yeah, that's better.
Cool.
Some guidance for the coming week.
Hey, Kathleen J Lightworker. Good to see you, my friend.
I'm feeling a little bit detached. You want a message from your mum?
Yeah.
For Lauren Hunsinger.
Message. Okay, let's just get connected. I see like a ballerina kind of image. I'm not sure if your mom was into dance, Lauren. Feel free to correct. Let me know if that resonates. But I'm just gonna pull some really interesting cards for you also. Oh, okay.
Look, your mum's suggesting that you ground yourself. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source.
Mm.
Yeah, so good crystal for grounding yourself is a red jasper or a black obsidian, tourmaline. They're good stones for grounding.
Oh, that's beautiful, Lauren. She says, I would dance to the Sugar Plum Fairy when I was a little girl, and she loved to watch me dance. That's what I saw. It was like some kind of like ballerina kind of footwear, but it looked like, like the toes are pointed up, kind of like the Michael Jackson did the, standing up with that too. It was really cool. It's like a symbol. So
There you
that's
go.
sounds really cool. Thank you for that clarification, Lauren. So that's cool. And I feel your mom's energy too. It's very loving. And like the first card I pulled too, this really makes sense what she wants for you to share with you also. And so I'm gonna pull three more cards for you, Lauren, and see what we have for you too. I'm gonna use the Metatron deck too to connect with the angels along with your mom also. So
Okay. Okay, so the spirit world has sent this card to demonstrate that we hear your requests. We want to remind you that if you want to manifest something, which you can do tonight with the full moon, then you have to start by appreciating all the abundance and goodness that's around you. Be thankful for your health, your children, your sunny days, your garden, your family and best friends, and even the person who smiled at you for no reason. The more joy you begin to notice and appreciate, the easier it becomes for you to experience more happiness, abundance, and prosperity. And most important, love. Haven't we just been saying that, Jay? This
mm-hmm.
is what we've been saying, isn't it?
Yep.
If you focus on the good things, you bring good things into your life.
Mm-hmm.
There are
Especially
various kinds, exactly, yeah, various kinds of prosperity and abundance. So by just saying thank you and holding those words inside until they resonate with your soul, this will strengthen the positive connections and intentions of others to impact your life. Equally, it's all right to thank yourself. It's right to thank yourself. If you've done something positive for yourself, then pat yourself on the back and say, I thank me. After all, you deserve it. Okay,
mm,
so that's the message from
that's
Mum.
no. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. And Lauren, I just finished throwing your six cards, with all Oracle cards this time too. I just had that urge to just share that with you too. I'm sorry about your mom too, also.
Yeah, it's got to be devastating.
Yeah, I can totally relate to where you're coming from too. I just lost my mom 3 years ago
Oh,
too. And it's just but since I saw that, that ballerina kind of gear and it's just with the footwear. And I got playfulness too, what your mom wants you to share with you too. And I just feel like, with your mom too, since she loves to watch you dance, as a kid, she wants you to really just do that for yourself too, in your own way, in your life as well, just to really bring that playfulness, back towards yourself, and towards, to bring
Yeah.
that healing there too. And just like your mom's energy, just sensing it, she really wants you to just, enjoy
Yeah.
yourself, have fun, to really just, if you want to dance to anything that you love to listen to, or even just, any kind of
Mm.
creative kind of
She
artwork.
wants you to stay positive and think good thoughts. She wants you to practice the law of attraction, and stay playful. And that's what I'm getting.
Yeah, and also with that too, it's just like, playfulness, and really just having fun with yourself too, to where you can just not only honor your mom's memory, but also to bring that healing back towards yourself too, bringing that playfulness back into your life.
Yeah.
And also just to really, trust yourself too. And I got the card of trust, and just, taking one step to really trust yourself on a regular basis too, just if you feel like you're detached. And it's mentions like that in your question too. Connecting with the source of that is just for you to trust yourself no matter what.
Yeah.
As a person, as a woman, trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition, trusting what you're feeling with your body, with your heart, with your mind, just really being open to just trust on a regular basis, and really just taking baby steps to doing that. Just really finding ways to just trust, and always just trust yourself no matter what.
Yeah.
And also with this next message too that I have for you, Lord, is responsibility. And this is a really like a soul community and soul tribe kind of energy here too. And it's just like, it's responsibility, and kind of like Uncle Ben said in the Spider-Man movies and the Spider-Man animated series, is with great power comes with great responsibility, in how we take care of ourselves, to being responsible with the people, with ourselves, with our relationships with life, the people in our lives, with our community, in our environment. Just really finding ways to really bring that responsibility, to really just finding ways to be taking care of ourselves, and really just, really take things seriously, when it comes to anything that's important. And especially like you see in this image too, you see this beautiful like group of people who are just supporting each other. They're just really being responsible, just looking out for each other, looking out
Mm.
for themselves, and just really doing that, taking that responsibility, and just really doing that for yourself, Lauren, and especially in your life too, to just really bring that in.
They're lovely cards, aren't they?
Oh yeah, but I'm not done yet, because I have three more cards for Lauren too, and just like
Yeah.
with Metatron's messages as well, and just like to also just to continue to be that warrior of light, and just like the previous card too, just about responsibility, just really, like to say with great power comes with great responsibility, but also just really just taking things seriously, especially with your relationships with life, to just with your comes with your health, with the people that in your life too, and with your environment, especially for yourself too, to just, to really just integrate that responsibility, and really just, making the stuff that's important for you matter too. And also continue to be that warrior of light. And especially again, you see the moon right here too is very
Mm.
strong image. Since it's a full moon in Libra, it's just, the pink moon is a really beautiful way for us to really just be those warriors of light, to stand up for
Yeah.
truth and what's right, and just really standing with our power too, especially as
Have
in,
faith, Just keep your faith.
yep. And also set the boundaries too. And just like, setting some boundaries with yourself, to where if you feel like you're detached from yourself, with people who are doing that towards you, or even just with in your environment also, and just like to really set your boundaries on a daily basis, and just really doing that in your own way as well.
Yeah.
And also just to really, for you, Lauren, just to find that balance, to find that duality, that balance with the feminine and the masculine too. And just like with the full moon, this is really connect with our emotions, to really, the moon really helps us connect with our femininity, with our hearts. And but also just, to really just find that middle ground with our femininity and our masculinity too, and really just find that balance on a regular basis as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
And so, With that being said, Lauren, those are the 6 cards that I pulled for you too. If that's a little long, I apologize, but those are the cards that I pulled, and hopefully what I pulled and also what Mandy has pulled too really helped you out. And much love to you, Lauren. And with your mom, I'm so sorry about her passing, but I do feel like with her energy
Sonja.
and seeing that ballerina kind of art wear too. Oh, footwear also is just really beautiful way of just like your mom's want me to share these messages with you. So much love to you, Lauren, and I'm sorry about your mom, and many blessings to you. And hopefully that what I pulled and what Mandy has pulled too, and Mandy will be back for a moment, guys, too. And hopefully the cards that we shared were very helpful as well. And so much love to you, Lauren H. And hopefully the cards that me and Mandy pulled were helpful. And so there we go.
Oh,
Welcome back.
sorry.
It's okay.
Someone keeps
As
on phoning me and it keeps on kicking me out. So sorry. Right.
your son.
No, it's a friend. My friend doesn't realize that I'm doing this tonight.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I was just saying hi to Kathleen J Lightworker. She's awesome. Just want to say shout out to
Hi.
yeah, hi to everyone and everyone in here too. And if you guys ever want to check out Kathleen Jane Lightworker's channel too, she does amazing readings with another friend of mine too, Sophie. Name is Bright Opal Tarot too. And if you guys ever want to check out Kathleen J Lightworker's channel, it'll be in the description below too. And I think I'm comfortable sharing this because she did a past life reading for me too, and I was an artist, and that kind of resonates with you too. So I was like, I never had an artist past life, and she was like, "That's interesting." So I just share that too, for you guys in the live stream. But I know Kathleen J Lightworker listened to that. It's a cool thing ever because past because art lives on forever from like centuries on. It's like, interesting. And so,
Apparently, in a past life, I was an inventor and I invented something.
oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, to do with medicine.
Oh,
And I was with a partner, and we got separated, right? And we never found each other. And one of us, I think it was probably the other person, actually made it with this, went ahead and had this thing patented. So it wasn't theirs, it was actually mine. And I never found him. So I don't know I know I'm searching for someone now. And I wonder if that's a connection.
That could be that's a possibility. And because with my past life reading too, and it's just like I was an artist, but I went into war, and something that I realized that that I was mislied to too. But also I got another past life thing too from that was another live stream. I kind of forgot, who the name was, but they say I'm from another galaxy too. So I was like, oh, that's and this mentioned have a hard time sleeping because I astro travel to like that galaxy or something, and that kind of explains a lot because I had sometimes have sleep issues. But at the same time, like I always feel like I'm from somewhere else, but I try to really get used to where I am now. So it's another long story too, but it's just interesting. I was an artist from another past life, from the Mediterranean, so I probably was Greek or something. That kind of okay, Mediterranean. All right, interesting. Most interesting.
Yeah.
And so you're welcome, Lauren, and glad the cards that myself and Mandy
Yes, that's great, brilliant.
And Bronx Sage wants some cards too.
Can I get some cards too, please? Right.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna pull some oracle cards for you, Bronx, but I'm gonna pull actually 4 of them this time. I'm gonna use the Revel deck too for you too. I feel like I need to use those cards for you also just for some reason. But if you're comfortable with that too, Bronx,
I'm going
feel
to use
with your consent.
Starseed Oracle. What card from there? For Bronx Sage.
Yeah. There you go. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use the red deck for her. I feel like I need to use one for Bronx. But I just want to make sure that she's okay with that. Okay, yes, she wants Revel. Okay. I got her consent. Consent always matters. So yes. Okay. Cool. The Gambler Shuffle. You got a card shuffle and all that.
Oh, wait for one to fly.
Sharon Lee, my big sis, does that too. And she pauses her mic. I was like, no, just leave it open. That's comforting. So it's like, it's really cool. Just listen to cards shuffle. It's like you're in a casino or something. So that's cool.
Okay. Right,
shout out to my big sis, Sharon Lee.
Hi, Sharon.
Yeah. Hopefully she's doing well too. And if you guys ever want to check out her individual.
Well, I sent her the email today. I don't think she's replied.
Oh, okay. Hopefully she does soon. Hopefully she's all right though.
Yeah. I haven't seen her on this week.
Yeah. What you get?
You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. So we'll have a rebel card as well, because that's a bit strange in that one. Yeah. But it is a Starseed Oracle card, so we're all weird, aren't we? So let's see. You're not for everyone. Your face then, Jay, you were like, what?
What was that?
I said your face, you was like,
oh, I do kind of like the Undertaker eye roll if I'm really focused, but I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, I totally understand what you're saying.
I got the page now. Right. The world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, just won't like you. But it's also filled with those who will love you fiercely. They are your people. You're not for everyone, and that's okay. Talk to the people who can hear you. Don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They won't ever want what you're selling. Don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. You'll be wasting your time, both of your time and theirs. I should have put my glasses on, you know.
I'm laughing too since you're
laughing. And will likely inflict unnecessary wounds that will take precious time to heal. You're not for them and they're not for you. Politely wave them on and continue on your way, sharing your path with someone who is a sacred gift. Don't cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. Keep facing your true north. Pulling this card means you're being called to embrace your uniqueness, to own your weirdness, to let the world see who you really are, to reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature, not to dim your light, according to who is in your presence, to own all parts of yourself, so that your people, the ones you are the same kind of weird as, can recognize you when your paths cross. A Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you embrace your wilderness and not care so much about what other people think? So then we go on to a rebel card. That's a rebel card with that one.
I'll let you finish, Mandy, because I have her cards ready and fully ready to share. So I'm gonna let you go do your thing.
A rebel card on the floor. Love. Forgive and let that shit go. Love that.
There you go.
Yay.
Awesome.
Let it go.
Yep. And Bronx Sage, the cards that I have for you also kind of ties into what Mandy was talking about too. You have the power to break through any challenges, my friend. And just like your breakthrough is your breakthrough, and you have the power to break through anything. You know, any challenges, heavy obstacles coming your way too, especially anything in your life. You have the power to break through anything. Always know that. And also to really find that peace for yourself too, just to really, take those moments for yourself to just find that peace where you can just unwind and relax, and to really embrace those peaceful moments for yourself, to really just create that and experience that for yourself too, to see if you've been dealing with so many challenges in your life also. And also, you said something about embracing yourself. Always find that sense of belonging, and just like you matter. Your voice matters. Your authenticity matters. You matter. You always have a place to belong, and you always trying to find that sense of belonging towards yourself to find that healing as well.
Yeah. Stick with us. You'll be fine.
Yep. Speak with us, because ask a fucking expert with your rebel card.
Fucking expert.
Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. Hey, guess that works too.
Well, we're on the internet.
Right? Oh man. So those are your oracle cards for today, Bronx. Your cards for today. And hopefully what Mandy and myself really was helpful for you, and much love to you, my friend.
I've had that card before for myself as well.
This one? Isn't this one great? I like this one too. It's like all these cards are hilarious.
Yeah. No, I mean the one about being weird. Embracing my weirdness and that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, of course. I love that. I love that. And she says, "Thank you, both of you. Hilarious, Jane." Yep. Ask a fucking expert. Yep. Listen to us. Don't rely on friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional.
Listen to a professional.
Yep.
And I get that one as well. Do get that one.
Nice. Oh man, that was a good one. Oh shit. So if anyone else has any readings that you want me and Mandy to do a reading for you, feel free to post your questions in the chat if you guys want a reading from us, or if you want to laugh and all that good stuff too. And feel free to check out Mandy's channel also. She has some cool stuff on her channel. If you guys ever want to check her out too, her channel will be in the description below as well. So if you guys are watching a replay of it. And also, if you guys are new to my channel too, I can't forget myself. Feel free to like this live stream, subscribe, share with your friends.
Chase got some pretty good stuff on his channel.
Yep. Got playlists for self-care, wellness, education, and
wellness, healing.
Yep. All that stuff. So feel free to check out my channel, guys, if anyone's interested. And so
we got a message to give out there, and we're just using this platform to do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Could we do? Oh, okay. So you guys want to do a meditation, huh? Interesting. Okay. So you guys want to end it here too? Okay. I mean, because I always do my meditations like after when I end things there too. But we could pull a card for the collective if anyone is, if I don't see any other questions, and then I could provide you guys with a meditation. How does that sound? That's cool with you guys. Did you say something, Mandy?
No, my son just walked in. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I was just wondering, since Bronx, could we do a little meditation for thanks, and just like before we do that, I just want to pull a card for the collective. Then we could honor.
Yeah, yeah. Shall we do a card for the collective? Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay. I've just picked up my crystals, so we'll do a crystal.
Okay. Because usually, with my live streams, I tend to keep it between 2 hours or or half an hour too. So it's like, just feeling the energy of this live stream. Also, people, just like have stuff to do and all that as well. I totally understand that. So it's all good. But we will honor your request, bro. I'm gonna use this one again too.
So, right, there we go. Chariot. Oh, that's good. I know where I can read that. That's just nowhere I could read that. Right, that's all right. Chariot is like a purple color. I think I've got a piece. You're being watched over and protected, physically, emotionally, and energetically. So the chariot is for spiritual protection. And chariot is like a purple. It's not glassy. It's more like a solid marble color, that color.
Whoa, that's a gorgeous card. Whoa, that's some angelic colors there too. I've never seen it like that.
Yeah.
Looks like some angel, like some colors that like angels wear in their armor in certain shows. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Nice.
So chariots is a purple crystal. It's got a little bit of black in it as well, So
nice.
That's my card for the collective.
Sweet. And what's that card mean for the chariot? Is this to move forward, or is it just?
It says, you're being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. So the planets are moving faster now. Things are speeding up.
Right.
Because things are going to change swiftly. And we're being watched and we're being protected. And it's chariot crystal.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And the card that I have for today too, and especially for anyone who's watching this live still and watching a replay of this live stream also, is to really knowing your worth and knowing your fortune. And just like it says with this card too, and it says your inner connection yields your greatest fortune. And just like with this message too, for anyone who is watching this still too, whether it be live still and watching a replay, is just to know your worth, know your fortune. Just really, know your worth as a person too, to know that, you have that fortune, within your hearts, within your bodies, within your minds, to really just, to really just bring in that, knowing that you matter, and you have that abundance within yourself too, just with fortune, and just like, knowing your sense of worth as a man, as a woman, whether you're straight or gay, black or white, blue, you name it. Just, always knowing your fortune, knowing your worth too, is just really what this message is saying. It just really matters, and always connect with that in your own way too, whether in however you express that, and really connect with that sense of worth, your fortune. Just really connect with that in your own way as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Believe. That's what my cards are saying. You have to believe it.
Yep, exactly.
You choose Bronx. We know that the last cards you had, it says that you got to believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Stay positive. Don't go negative. Stay positive.
Yeah, and also just since like
being protected too.
Yeah, like if it comes to staying positive, that is a really good goal too. But sometimes with life, things test us. People piss us off. We feel a certain way too, and even we make mistakes. But also, it's always good to really just doing that U-turn to really bring some healing back, to stay positive,
Yeah.
to be accountable, be responsible, setting boundaries, and again, knowing our sense of worth too as
Yeah,
people.
try not to get caught up in the negative and uh, the bad memories, the stories that you can sometimes get lost in, and you create this story and it's true and you need to tell it, but you think you're getting out of your system and you're not. What you're doing is you're just recreating another scenario that's going to be similar, and it's just going to make things carry on the way they are. So when you find yourself thinking about things that are negative, think about something that looks pretty, something better, as soon as you can, as soon as you possibly can. Think a good thought, a feel good feeling, a thought that creates feel good feelings instead. Feel good feelings create good things and bring good things to you, and that's the law of attraction, and
Mm.
that's what your cards are saying as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
facts. Well said there, Mandy.
thank you.
Oh yeah. So without further ado, to honor Brock's sage request for meditation, I'm going to pause your mic for a minute, Mandy, just for
Okay.
who want to just experience this mindful prayer meditation to help us bring that compassion back towards ourselves, towards towards our relationships with life too. And right now, I'm gonna turn off my camera for a bit. Let's find a nice, comfortable place where we can just ground our energy and just to really, find that sense of stillness within our bodies, with our hearts, with our minds, to just doing our best to just staying comfortable and really just being comfortable within ourselves, being present in this moment. And when you guys are ready, you can start to gently close your eyes or look at a soft gaze. As we are taking the time to just getting grounded and connecting with ourselves, doing our best to just relax our body, relax our hearts, relax our minds, and being present in this moment. Just to really truly embody that and embracing that with your entire being is when we ground our energy within our seats, whether we have our eyes closed or if we're looking at a soft gaze or soft and intimate gaze. Just to really truly do that. And as we are doing that, also, just with our meditation for today, is just to really find ways to just ground our energy. And so, as we have one hand towards our heart, or both hands to our heart, or one hand to our stomach, or one hand to our heart, just to really truly connect with that. And as we do that, let's take a time right now to just connect with our breath and to breathe. Even if you hear any background noise, that are fur babies or our neighbors or people, just to really tune these, embracing these moments at this time to just connect with your breath naturally and allowing the breath to flow naturally like a wave in the ocean. And just really doing that. So as we are taking a breath in with the inhale, just inhaling with the breath, just feeling your belly rise at the same time, feeling your body rise at the same time to just bring that new energy in. And then once you're ready to release, just let go of the breath with the exhale, releasing the breath out through the mouth to just release any heaviness that doesn't serve our highest good. And as we are doing that, just connecting with our breath, allowing the breath to just flow naturally without having to be a certain way, without having it to just be a particular way too. Just letting it flow naturally, like a wave in the ocean, like the breeze in the air. Just letting it flow naturally. We take a breath in with the inhale and then letting go of the breath, the exhale, just to release any heaviness that doesn't serve us. And however you do that, with the pace of connecting with your breath, is totally up to you. It doesn't have to be fast, it doesn't have to be too slow. Just really going at the right pace at the right time for you also. Just really connecting with that as we are grounding and being present in this moment. And with the rain meditation too, this is a really beautiful meditation to just bring that compassion back towards ourselves. And with the letter R, really stands for recognizing. And so at this time, let's really start to recognize what's going on in your environment with ourselves too, and so on and so forth. Just to really recognize what's going on just within yourself, within your body, and just really pay attention to those details. And even just, things around you too. Hear any noise or just background noise of your fur babies, your loved ones, or even just anything in general. Just to really recognize what's going on within ourselves, with other people that surround us and in our environment also. And when we recognize, we really take note of just really what's going on, within ourselves too, what's going on throughout our whole day. Just really taking a scan, what's going on throughout our whole day. And the letter A stands for allowing. And when the allowing, with the letter A stands for allowing it to be, can just a really good way to just surrender and to really just experience what you're recognizing as it is. And so even if it's the most difficult thing ever, just to really find that strength to just surrender and to allow it to be can be a very powerful experience. And just to really truly embrace that at this time. And the letter I stands for investigating with care. And just really, once we recognize what's going on and just to truly embrace allowing it to be, and we surrender to that, it's just to really investigate with care. Kind of like with like Sherlock Holmes or even Batman, just to really take some interest with care and just really wondering what's going on with yourself too. Just really noticing any tightness or any thoughts that are roaming around in our minds. And even just, with our bodies too, just noticing any details that really just stand out. Just to really, investigate that with care and with mindful and loving care. And what the letter N really stands for nurturing. And to really nurture ourselves, to really just bring that loving energy back towards ourselves, is just to really bring that loving energy, that compassion back towards ourselves, towards the people in our lives, and towards our environment also, to really just bring that compassion back. Saying a mantra toward yourself silently, out loud, whatever helps you to bring that compassion back towards ourselves, our relationships with life, with ourselves, other people, within our environment. Feel free to do that at your own pace and at your own time. And just to really, truly do that in your own way. as we are continuing to connect with our breath, allowing the breath to just flow as it is naturally without having to force it to be a certain way, without having to going too slow or going too fast, just letting it flow as it is to bring that compassion back towards ourselves, towards any part of the body that truly needs it, towards our relationships with life, with other people, and with our environment. And as we are doing that, let's start to thank ourselves for being in this space of awareness where we can take the time to just bring that compassion back towards ourselves, towards the people in our lives, towards our environment, and to truly ground and to really just find that healing clarity for ourselves. And always know that we have the power to practice this beautiful form of self-care to where we can just bring that compassion back towards ourselves and to truly find that healing clarity for ourselves, whether we are with our families, with our friends, by ourselves, to always know that we have the ability and the power to do this beautiful form of self-care at any time in our lives. As we are continuing to breathe and to connect with our breath naturally, just allowing the breath to flow as it is, just like the wave in the ocean or a breeze in the air, just to let it flow naturally as we take our breath in with an inhale, and then letting go of the breath, the exhale, just to release anything that no longer serves us. And as we are finishing up, let's start to bring some awareness back into our bodies, even if we have our lover's gaze when we are just fully embracing these moments for ourselves, when we are grounding and just finding that clarity, to just move that energy around, stretching out our hands and fingers and arms, legs, ankles, toes, stretching out all that, those movements in your body. Moving the energy around too is very essential for the body to just move and to move things around. And when you guys are ready, you can start to gently open your eyes and come back. And And so hopefully you guys enjoy the meditation too. And so
Yes.
sweet. I feel grounded also. I was like, oh shit, that works.
I
And so
feel vibration going right through me. It was lovely.
awesome. Good stuff, guys. And thank you for the request, Bronx Sage. And hopefully that was helpful for you and for anyone who is watching this live and watching a replay of this meditation also. And you're always welcome to just listen back to it as well. But also we'll be making more, guided meditations and yoga nidras like this too on my channel too. I gotta make sure to do that because I have some other stuff I'm lined up to do at the moment, but I'll make sure to make some more guided meditations as well. So
Yeah, love them.
awesome. So Bronx says she loved it. Awesome, Bronx. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to the people in the East Coast, New York City, and all over the place.
So healing. It really is that meditation. It's like, it's pure. It's so clear your energies. It's amazing.
Yeah, especially having the right tools for the right job. I mean, hey, these crystal balls are worth the investment. I'm seeing with this one
Definitely, I've got to get some. Definitely
connected
got
to
to
the
get some.
heart, and just with the liver too, and it just helps clear. Especially the brain loves sound too. That's why we listen to music so much. It's like
Yeah.
sounds, and especially instrumental sounds.
I
Can
can
we
feel it right here, Jay, all around, just around here, like
yeah, this
melting.
stuff too. He was like, "Hey, I like that." Like, what'd you stop for?
As well.
There you go, bro.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, my brother loves it too, and
Yeah,
with his hearing, he hears it 10 times as humans, but he likes it because he's like, "Oh, that's cool. I like that."
it's
And
bliss, isn't it? It's bliss for him.
yeah,
So blissful.
and hello,
Hi.
Nancy. Hopefully, you enjoyed the meditation and all that good stuff too. And especially for those who are here still too. Much love to all you guys are here as well. And shout out to you, Nancy Riker. Hopefully you are doing well also. And I think goes to all you guys in here too who are just jumping on and watching the replay of this live stream also. And Mark says, I did feel the ball deep in my that's beautiful. I keep
Yes.
a lot of people say that too when I do the meditations. They feel it in their bones. It's like, oh, things are shifting and all that too. So that's
Yeah.
cool. That's
It
awesome.
makes me feel ticklish.
Yeah, that's I heard from the different people from people doing sound baths too for like hours on end because they feel like, oh, I feel different.
Oh,
Like,
it's so lovely. Do you know if you clean your cooker, right? If you've got a dirty cooker and you clean your cooker, get right into to where you can't see where the grease is. You get all that grease. I took my cooker apart and couldn't get it back together again. Never could. But you could just get right in where you can't see the dirt, and it clears all your heart chakra
nice.
because the kitchen is where your heart is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's a good analogy of that. That's deep.
it is. It works. I was cleaning my cooker once and I couldn't. I was laughing. I was just laughing so much because it was tickling me.
And speaking of tickling, this guy's keep messing with me too. Ricky, how come you mess with me? You want me to take you, and then you don't want me to take you. What's up with that? Huh? You're
He
just
keeps
you're showing your.
hear me saying tickle. He's getting excited.
Yeah, he's getting excited. All right, he's trying to eat my fingers. Oh, I love you too, bud. And I gave him 3 treats, and he only ate one of them. The two of them are usually most dogs will eat too. So here, I'll show you him again too. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. Look at it.
Hi. Hey.
He's like, I'm just looking at my brother. I won't mess with him. So look at this dude.
He knows the show's nearly over. Look, they're funny, aren't
Yeah, he wants my attention too. So, but I gotta go somewhere in the next 2 hours. I went to a sound bath today and probably spend the night at a friend's house too. So,
they? Oh,
and
that'll be.
I heard the ears. Oh, yes, of course. And Nancy says hi to you, Ricky. Say hello.
Hey, Ricky. Ricky.
Okay.
Ricky.
He's like, who's talking to me? He's like,
London accent.
I hear you guys. He looked this way, so he's like, what's up? So he likes to see people where you are and smell them too. You know, the dog senses are very important. So I understand, bro. I understand. But you want to come on my lap? Come on. Come here. Really? I'm leaving you there. I'm just gonna leave that. So yeah, Nancy, he's messing with me. I think the sound will really awaken the little beast with him. He's going back and forth near my laptop. So,
Yeah.
but other than that, though, guys, I hopefully you guys enjoyed this live stream too.
Yeah, I
And
hope you enjoy it.
yeah, and
Get
happy.
some really deep conversations going, don't we, Jay?
Yeah, we talked about like mostly from politics towards healing to spirituality and relationships,
Birth
like
and soul creation.
all in one.
All
Pull
in
some
one.
readings for people. It was good too. And if you guys ever want to check out Mandy's channel, Shield Maiden Divine Feminine, feel free to check out her channel in the description below too. And if you guys want to check out Ron's channel, also he has a live stream going on later on today around 5 p.m. Pacific time for people in the West Coast, but I know it'll be different time zone where you guys are at too, and wherever you guys are on the world too.
Yeah,
Ron,
but the early hours about 5 o'clock in the morning, I think, probably, but I don't know.
mm,
Yeah.
so yeah, because Ron will be going live with Sonja Rayne Lee too, and I will be. I'll have to check out the replay because I'll be at the sound bath. But after that, I'll definitely will watch my big brother's live stream too. But if you guys ever want to check out Ron's channel too and subscribe to him if you haven't, feel free to check him out below. And same goes to Mandy also, the lovely.
How many hours is that before until he's on then?
Before I leave or before Ron's live stream starts?
Before Ron's live stream starts.
About at least 3, I think. So 3 more hours. So I think he'll be going live at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. So it'll be something
So
I have the time zone correct in my mind, but there'll be a different time zone where you guys are at.
right here. Yeah. So I'll just say goodbye to my son.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I might be able to catch it. I might be so right.
All right, cool. And you're welcome, Bronx. And I'm glad your cousin is safe from what he experienced.
Yes. That was brilliant
That's
news. It's okay now.
for sure. And much love to you and your family and to the people in the New York City and the East Coast, from the Bronx to Brooklyn, Harlem, all that. So much love to all you guys, New York City, East Coast peeps, West Coast, all over the world, from Canada to UK to Brazil, China, Japan, you name it too. So much love to all you guys.
Just know that the planets are speeding up now because it's time. It's time to clean up and make changes, and the planets are working with us now.
Oh, for sure. And if you guys want to check out your astrology chart, feel free to check out astroseek.com. It's a really good way to not only check out the charts, your own chart, but also, check out the chart, the moon cycles that are coming for this year, next year, so on and so forth. And also meet with people who have the same chart as you, who have the same interests. So it's kind of like a astrology community too, and just not only learn about your astrology chart, but also numerology and Chinese New Year, all that stuff. They calculate that all together. It's really cool. And if you guys ever want to check out, about like fandom.com, if you want to learn more about what's going on in pop culture too, you feel free to check out that link in the description below. And the same goes to Mandy's channel too.
Yeah.
And
I've got rock and roll on mine.
Nice, rock and roll. Yes, if you guys ever want to keep in touch with me too, if you guys want to book my services, send a donation, or check out my Amazon wish list, my link tree will be in the right now. It's pinned in the chat on top, but for those who are watching this on the replay, it'll be in the description below also. And no pressure if you guys don't want to, just check out my link tree. But if you want to, it's right there. Feel free to check it out. If you want to book a reading with me or get some essential oils, or even just see if you guys want to just say, keep in touch with me on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, or even just check out my Discord server too, the Blissful Heroes community server, to really just connect with me and like-minded people who have a passion towards self-care and wellness and spirituality on a regular basis. So feel free to check it out, guys. And may we continue to practice self-care that can benefit us, our loved ones, and our environment. And we'll see you guys around next week and in these YouTube streets. And we'll let you guys go. You guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.